Windy City with a look at the starting group for the Magic. Fultz is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Carter. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Harris. Pass to Fultz. And here's Carter. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Harris inside. Guarded by Levine. Harris, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Carter finds Porter, goes up on the high post. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Known for his range, then also the length at the rim, but Porter showing us he can do it in the mid-range.
Pass to Levine. Here's White. Right side Levine. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Fultz against White. Inside, here's Porter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Porter's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find the open man.
Here's Levine. From downtown, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for Orlando, you've got Ennis. Anthony is out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Okiki in a power forward. Now here's Anthony. Now the pass to Ross. And it's Orlando with another. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere.
Oh, okay.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. That's tipped. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Chicago again turning it over. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hampton's checked in for James Ennis. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Ross passes to Bamba. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Bamba's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
To stop the run. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the... It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that should do...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. 7-point differential. Our second half of basketball. And presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's White missing. Orlando leading by 9.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Bean passes to Vucevic. That shot off the mark. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. To the inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Levine inside the three-point line. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fultz. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Fultz has got his first basket.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Outside, Levine. And he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Magic. They lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Carter Williams. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Carter. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Okiki in at the small forward. And It's White missing. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Isaac finds Carter Williams. Cross on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. Shot missing. Now here's White. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he converts the layup.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string ready to shoot, and no hesitation.
And that's an intentional foul. The basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, he was a late bloomer coming out of high school. Otto Porter has really worked on his body and his shot mechanics.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Levine against Harris. Launches it. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
$16 seconds left in the game. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Gary Harris.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Levine against Harris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Gary Harris.
Good recognition by Levine. Has the defender where he wants him, doesn't let him off the hook.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so Levine nails both of them.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
Personal foul. Shooting for Orlando. Markel Fultz. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 5 seconds left in the fourth. From deep 3-point range, no good there. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well.